up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mahotsukai no Yome, aka The Ancient Magus' Bride, chapter 104. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty Soma around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we're doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we'd have to constantly worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have the anime and manga side by side, as well as have the audio, which is really come in handy for busting up botched localization or two. And the more subscribers and views we get over there, the more anime we'll cover. And there is a stacked fall anime season on the horizon, and that does include Bleach 1000-Year Blood War and Dragon Ball Daima, which we are definitely covering. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do Bleach, because I've been covering Bleach on my channel for a very long time. In fact, Bleach is like the first series I covered on this channel, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do Bleach. But anyway, so make sure to check out our Patreon. The link's in the description box below. So last time I covered The Ancient Magus' Bride, you know, the rumors of the Red Dragon's return were spreading, and we got to see my Will, baby Joseph! Oh my god, I've missed Joseph so much. Oh my god, but what was really cute was when Elias was heading back, you know, back to the house. He just like picked up Joseph. It was so cute. And then Shisa just comes along and she's like, "Oh, hi." And then, oh god, that was just pure cuteness. You cannot deny that was adorable. I need more moments like that. For real, I do. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. There's Shise. Oh, I must have fallen asleep in their room last night. Oh, that's right. Zoe and Lucy are in the same room. Oh my god, that ship is everything. I love them so much. Oh my god, I do. I hope Philomela and Rian aren't fighting again. Whoa! Whoa! What? Good morning. What are they all doing here? Oh, good morning. Our new guests are about to arrive. And this chapter is titled Big Fleas Have Little Fleas Part 2. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on, but I've really been spoiled by manga art more than usual as of late. And I don't know if anyone else is feeling it, but I really am starting to feel like a third modern manga renaissance is about to boom. It really does feel like that. It really is giving it. Because this is the same, like all this fantastic art we're getting at around the same time like we are right now is literally what happened when the first modern manga renaissance happened and the second, but especially when the first one happened. Oh my god. But man, if the third one is gonna happen like I think it is, I think it's gonna be the biggest of them all. It feels like it's coming. It really does. I can't be the only one feeling it. But anyways, let's keep going here. Big Fleas Have Little Fleas Part 2. All right, let's see. May the fire in your heart never go out. Um, ooh, one of the twins is shushing. Happy New Year, Ainsworth. Happy New Year, St. George. How kind of you to follow the first footing custom. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Why, of course, it's important to follow proper etiquette, especially as a guest in your home. Happy New Year. What happened? Wait, what happened to you? You seem so different. Happy New Year. Well, I'm here on official business, but these clothes don't suit me, do they? Official business? Yeah, I'm acting as a liaison. You should have gotten a letter from the college sometime yesterday. I think he was reading it just earlier. Come on, really? You can't say I didn't read it. You can't say I didn't read it. Then I'm sure you know why we're here. Allow me to get straight to the point. It's about the Red Dragon. We need your help investigating its current status. There have been rumors of the Red Dragon among the Inhumans since the solstice. If there are omens of the Red Dragon's awakening, it must be stopped at all costs. But why us? Because of your apprentice, Chise Hattori. You were once cursed by a dragon, but you endured the affliction and survived. And I hear you are proficient in communing with dragons from the Eyrie. Well, I don't know if I'd say proficient. No need to be modest. The majority of alchemists go their whole lives without even meeting an organic dragon. You're the only student of the college who's had a close encounter with an atavistic dragon. An atavistic dragon, in other words, a folklore dragon. That makes you invaluable to us. Organic dragons and folklore dragons? I'm sorry, but I don't even know much about this red dragon that you're talking about. My apologies. I can explain. Have you ever seen this before? The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries: Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and Wales. This is the flag of Wales, aka the dragon. Yes, the red dragon depicted here is a folklore dragon. Yes, we're getting mythology! I am such a nerd for this. I love when we get mythology stuff like this. Okay. A legend so the red dragon depicted here is a folklore dragon. Now, if you are from Wales, please let me know if this is accurate in the comments section, because if it's incorrect, I want to send it to the mangaka. I want them to know. Let's see. The red dragon depicted here is a folklore dragon, a legend passed out in human remembrance and records. Long ago, there was a king who decided to build a castle. Oh, this art looks so good. But however hard he tried, the castle walls kept sinking into the ground. So the king received the counsel of his favorite druid, who said, constructing the castle will require the sacrifice of a certain child. Eventually, the child was found, but the child furiously mocked the druid's prophecy. That's nothing but an egregious lie. You people couldn't be further from the truth. Heed me, deep underground you will find a lake at the bottom. Find a lake. At the bottom are 2 stones containing a slumbering dragon. They are the ones preventing the castle from being built. The king ordered his men to dig deep into the earth, and surely enough, they found a lake with 2 stones at the bottom. Those stones look great. Eventually, 2 dragons awoke from these stones. From those stones. The red dragon clashed with the white dragon, and after a fierce battle, the red dragon was victorious. I feel like, I don't know if it's just me. I'm mostly getting what I want here, but I feel like there's just something missing. Like the human characters, I'm getting what I want from them for the most part. It's giving like the actual art style that you would see in the old texts. But I feel like the background is lacking, if that makes sense. I wish there was more than a blank white background. It's driving me nuts. The legend is considered the fictional history of the island of Britain, but we consider the Red Dragon's awakening a very real threat. Fictional history? I know. I don't know if fictional history would be... Would fictional history be the correct wording for this? the correct wording to describe it? Yeah. Because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of because this is an AI hybrid localization, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if this would be the right wording to describe it. But we consider the Red Dragon's awakening a very real threat. Fictional history, doesn't that mean it never actually took place? Well, many believe that Fae only exists in the world of fantasy, but to us, they are real. That's why I'm like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, based on the context, this does sound correct. Okay. This is my ADHD brain just going wild. From our perspective, history and folklore are intricately intertwined, meaning this folklore must have a kernel of truth to it. Yeah, this sounds right. It said that the Red Dragon resumed its slumber deep underground after the battle, awaiting the day it faces its nemesis, the White Dragon, once more. So, if it is awake, then that might mean that would that mean the White Dragon is coming too? Slumber? I feel like I'm forgetting something. One might assume it's nothing but a legend, but we have cause for concern. Oh god, this panel though, with the scaling. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. In this fictional history, the Red Dragon represents the Britons, while the White Dragon represents the Saxons. The Britons were the indigenous people of this island, while the Saxons were people from Europe who shaped England as we know it. After they were driven out by the Saxons, the Britons banded together around this very legend, which is manifested in the flag of Wales. This reminds me of what Tori told me about Scotland. I guess Wales has a pretty similar history. Politically speaking, the United Kingdom is currently a single nation. It's a melting pot where people of different races live together in harmony. Ooh! I wonder if this is going to be like an allegory for Brexit. That'd be interesting. Given that the Red Dragon symbolizes the indigenous people who were displaced, it can be said that the United Kingdom currently belongs to foreigners. In a sense, we live in an era where the White Dragon was victorious. That is very interesting. We call dragons born out of such legends in history's folklore dragons. Okay, they are beasts that breathe fire, spread poisons and curses, and bring harm to humans. Okay, I need to read this again, because oh god, this is just wild on how true this is. It can be said that the United Kingdom currently belongs to foreigners. In a sense, we live in an era where the White Dragon was victorious. Up until Brexit, it did belong to the European Union, which, yes, would be the White Dragon. Because we call dragons born out of such legends in history's folklore dragons. They are beasts that breathe fire, spread poison and curses, and bring harm to humans. That is the European Union! Oh my god, it totally is! Oh my god, that just literally described the EU in a nutshell, didn't it? Oh my god, that's so funny. I know, it's a happy accident, but man, it's just so funny, because it's true. Oh my god, it is so true. I know sometimes people in my comments get pissed off when I compare this to like real life politics, but god damn it, if you know the fuckery that the EU causes, you know, especially over like what? The past, at least over the past decade or so? Yeah, then you know for a fact this is true. And if such dragons were to awaken and fight in this day and age, the scale of their impact would be immeasurable. Hi, Key. In contrast, the dragons conserved in Iceland are your typical organic dragons. While they do possess special abilities, they eat, sleep, and reproduce just like any other animal. That does sound like Iceland, huh? Iceland just chills. They ain't doing shit. Right, kitties? Yeah, kitty. They don't breathe fire, they don't guard treasure, and they don't eat humans unless threatened, of course. Yeah, that does sound like Iceland, huh? The dragons we know are folklore dragons who adapted to living in the present. That's the gist of what folklore dragons are and how they differ from organic dragons. Did you get it? Yeah, that totally makes sense, doesn't it? It really does. It does, Hawkeys. It does. Ooh. For eye pokies. I guess so. Maybe the dragon child you interacted with was an organic dragon that went through atavism to become a folklore dragon like those in legends. So you mean folklore dragons are a lot stronger? Well, yeah, I understand. Folklore. The thing is with folklore dragons, based on what it's saying here, is folklore dragons have to adapt. And with folklore dragons, because folklore dragons, here we go. The dragons we know are folklore dragons who adapted to living in the present. Whereas organic dragons, they're just chilling. They don't have to adapt to shit. They're just chilling in their homeland and don't have to do nothing. So that's why, because folklore dragons have to adapt to new environments and they're not stagnant, that's why they're stronger. See what I mean? That ties into why we came to you for help. Chise Hattori, no one on this island has a closer relationship with dragons than you. As someone who has encountered a folklore dragon, even if only a product of atavism, which, remember, we saw that with Zoe last time we covered this manga. Zoe talked about atavism. I just remember that. As someone who has encountered a folklore dragon, even if only a product of atavism, you could be the catalyst for gathering information on the red dragon, which is likewise a folklore dragon. That's why we'd like you to assist our investigation. I'm certain we will make progress with your aid. A favorable response would be most appreciated, Ainsworth. If we overlook something, it could lead to disaster for the entire isle. During the investigation, there may be interference or other forces at work. I'm not sure how reliable they will prove, but I will have my children accompany you. You mean Violet and Jasmine? It's high time they get used to the family trade. No worries. They're just as much St. George as I am. They will be a little wet behind the ears, but I'm sure they'll be of service. Is there any other reason you want our help? I must say, there is also a matter that I want the two of you to arbitrate. The two of us? Only if we come to an impasse, of course. But I guarantee that no harm will come to you or your apprentice. I see. It seems the college is unaware that Chise transformed into a dragon. Valuable wouldn't even begin to describe how they regard a human who could transform into a dragon. If it ever came to light, they'd have her on the dissecting table in no time at all. If we accompany the investigation, Chise might transform into a dragon again, if we approach one, and that would be disastrous. There's a risk if that the balance in her now dormant curses may shift in favor of the dragons. But if we don't, kind of like with the dragon slayers, right? In fairy tale. But if we don't, the neighbor's rumors are most likely true. If left unattended, this country could very well fall apart. But as long as Chise and this house are safe, I don't exactly care about what happens to what becomes of this country. No. Chise's not the only one I care about anymore. Elias is lost in thought. Elias is lost in thought. What do you want to do, Chise? I'd like to hear your opinion first, Elias. Well, there are major downsides to both of our options. I'm at a loss. Which one has more which one has more benefits? He's communicating with me. In terms of the benefits, for myself, joining the investigation might be the better choice. Well, yeah, knowing what's going on, being on the inside, to protect Chise, that's the better option. With you under my protection, in that case, we'll join the investigation. Are you sure? But on the condition that we call it off if it becomes too much for us to deal with. That's more than enough. Yeah, my gratitude. The church will pay you handsomely in return. Dude, you get paid for it too? Damn straight. The church? Yes, the church has entrusted this case to House St. George. So that's why Simon came with you. Well, yeah, that does explain a lot. Like I said, official business. Who's taking care of the church while you're gone? Someone else will be stationed there in the meantime. As your observer, it's my responsibility to follow you where you go. The fact that Simon is there is kind of reassuring, but what will happen if he finds out the truth about Chise being, transforming into a dragon? Will he actually lie to the church? I don't know. Um, he doesn't speak. He doesn't speak like a man of Wait. He doesn't speak like a man of the clergy. Here you go. You'll be you'll be informed of the start date and duration of the investigation at a later date. Until then, please enjoy your vacation. And if you don't mind, Shiseotori, might I ask you to share the black bun I brought with the other children? My wife made them herself. I stand by its flavor. Of course. Oh, and they were delicious. Thank you. I'll pass that on to my wife. Let me help you. Thank you. Something is still very sus. Now, Ainsworth, I'd like to talk with you about something in full confidence. Yes? I'm coming in. Oh, there she is. Huh? Why do I smell alcohol? Ooh, it's apple cider made at our family's brewery. Oh, but we're not old enough to drink yet. Drinking cider is legal starting from 16 since it has low alcohol content. Although technically we do need adult supervision. Ooh. Is that apple juice? Be careful of getting sugar high. Come on, you'll like it. Ooh. Dang, there's adult supervision. Are you sure? You're so easy to convince. Ooh, oh, it's so good. Told you so. Our uncle made it. We'll let him know you liked it. Should you really be drinking after your fever just broke? How about your water? How about water? How can I put it? I almost feel like I feel more clear-minded than ever. We're staying at Ryan's house right now. Ryan's house? Yeah, Ryan's father is friends with our father. We weren't that close with Ryan before we went to college, though. Our home is up in Scotland, after all. Oh, this cake is what we eat at New Year's back. Wait, eat at New Year's back in Scotland. I'm hearing a lot about other countries today. Yeah. Philomela and Isaac were there too, right? I'm worried about Isaac. But I could see Philomela fighting with Ryan. Oh, sorry, I fucked this up. I'm not worried about Isaac, but I could see Philomela fighting with Ryan because they clearly don't get along. Well, I wouldn't say they fight per se. You should probably ask them about it. Well, do you have to be so vague? Isaac wanted to come with us too in his car. He's already old enough to drive? I thought you had to be 17. He'll be next year, but he's already driving on his family's land. That's awesome. Jasmine, what's the matter? Who is that? Ooh, hey, what did I say about pouncing on people? Oh, what is that thing? Brad, so much for our secret. I guess we're lucky enough Father wasn't here to see this. Oh, so we're seeing the creature that the twins found, a while back. Sorry, we need you to keep this on the down low. The reason we accompanied our father is this oh my God, so cute! What a cutie! Oh my God, what a cutie! What a cutie! I want to pet it! It looks like a whale, and that looks like a Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. That looks like a fairy Pokemon. Like a fairy dark. Dude, that's a fairy dark type. That is a fairy dark type Pokemon. It totally is. And it looks freaking cute. Oh, so good. But this investigation is going to be very, very interesting, isn't it? But man. But what's going to cause the red dragon, because the red dragon is waking up. So something that the, so what the question is then, what is causing the red dragon to wake up? What will be the catalyst that will ultimately cause the red dragon to wake up? We saw the conflict, yeah, that happened. But I feel like what will ultimately cause it in all reality is the war between the families. I think that will be what causes it. Because the foundation for the family war has already been set. Let's be real. That's been set by the Philomela content. That was already done. But yeah, I think the family war is going to cause it. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. What do you guys think is going to cause the red dragon to ultimately awaken? I think it will be, let's see, who will it be? That's a great question. I think ultimately who's gonna kick it off is Veronica. I think Veronica, because remember, Veronica has the Forbidden Book now. So I think the one who's going to be the catalyst in all this is going to be Veronica. Because remember, Philomela, with the whole stuff with Philomela, she was the one who, Philomela and her grandma, that was the foundation. But yeah, I think Veronica is going to be the catalyst that ultimately brings in the red dragon. I'm very curious what you guys think. Who do you think is going to be the catalyst to bring the red dragon? Do you think leading up to it, do you think that we're going to see like the family wars, or do you think it'll be something else? But I think ultimately, as I said, I think Veronica is going to be the one. Ultimately, it'll be Veronica that will be the one to that will be the catalyst to summoning the or trigger the red dragon's awakening. I really think it's going to be her. I don't know if it will be like straight up summoning like the white dragon. I don't know. But I think she's going to be the key player in all this. I know she's going to be the key player in all of this. What spell is she going to cast to do it is the question. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Magus Bride content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.